This was almost an ad for the adventures of Chino and Homeboy. You were gonna skip it, but it's already over. Kind of like your attention span.
And so I learned more about dick cheese.
What?
I sleep.
Yeah.
Feel free to not share.
Well, that's the next topic. Cut or uncut. See?
You know, this
So
the title of this episode should be Joe Rogan is woke again and dick cheese.
no, you can't say dick cheese. You have to say Dick's cheese. If not,
All right.
they're gonna ban it.
With men for money, I've literally seen thousands, and I definitely have a preference for cut or uncut, which has interestingly changed over my time in this industry. I used to be incredibly against cutting without a medical reason. I honestly thought it was mutilation and just unneeded suffering for a baby, because it's usually when it's done. You know, it increases risk of things like infection when the procedure is being done, obviously not after it's healed, but it can also lose some sensitivity, and it's just so unnecessary. Like, what is wrong with how your baby was born? If they did this to women, we would be marching in the streets. That was until I started this job. So many men have a condition called pismosis. Yes, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. It's where you cannot pull the skin back all the way. Some have it only slightly and can still get in there with a Q-tip. Some have it so much that there is no way you can get in there. Like, not even their entire slit is uncovered. Like, it means that they have never washed that area. The cheese I have seen. Think about it, all that years of dead skin cells, of other fluids getting trapped in there and drying, urine, sweat. This is a guaranteed way to give your partner BV or a yeast infection. Like, if you ever want to do it raw or ever have kids, you need to get this fixed if you are unable to clean down there. And so many men don't. So many men don't even know it's a condition. They don't think anything's wrong. And it can actually happen after birth. It can happen during puberty. It can happen later on in life. It can be caused by things like diabetes. So it can kind of come out of nowhere, and so many men just don't get it fixed. And I really empathize that it's awkward, uncomfortable, and expensive to get it fixed. But like, if you cannot clean it, it needs to be fixed. I sleep with men for money. I've literally seen.
God bless this woman for doing the Lord's work.
That's not the topic. The topic is dick cheese.
Bless this woman. She is doing the Lord's work.
I believe she's getting blessed on a regular basis. Okay?
Hold on. Hey, Jones, I need to say something here, okay?
Yeah.
The only reason why I am not smoking the blunt I rolled right now is because she's actually pleasant looking.
Well,
okay.
She does have sex for money.
So, and I couldn't tell. Like, I wasn't sure if she had an accent until
she does.
Until like partway into the video, but that was gross. And yes, you know what? Bless this woman for doing the Lord's work, because God damn it, that was enlightening.
See, get your kids circumcised, people. Nobody wants dick cheese in their life.
No, you don't have to fucking do that. Teach your kids.
Just clean your shit, bro.
She just said some people, dick outgrow their foreskin, and then they get stuck and can't clean properly.
And they can get it fixed.
You don't want to get a fucking circumcision when you can remember the motherfucker.
I did.
I don't know why. Why not?
Yeah, was it a pleasurable experience for you? Would you prefer not to remember it?
No.
You wouldn't prefer to remember it?
I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change a thing.
You prefer to remember the pain you went through getting getting your turtleneck reduced.
No. It wasn't the pain. It was the fear of something happening to my dick. That
something did happen to your dick.
Yeah, it got cleaner and better and more aesthetic.
Exactly.
It's a handsome cock, let me tell you.
I'm saying, pro cut.
So
anti-dick cheese. You either for dick cheese or you against it.
I can't believe we're talking about this right now.
Mr. Velveeta up here is clearly for the dick cheese.
Hold on. There's no need for name calling now. What the fuck?
Okay, sorry.
Like I said,
I ain't gonna let you do my boy like that.
Hold on,
not my boy.
If we were all see, this fits exactly what I have said all my life. All right, we'll never solve racism, right? Because if we were all the same shade of brown, this would be the thing we'd be killing each other over. Cut versus uncut.
We wouldn't be killing each other.
Yeah, we would. We would. Wars have started for less. Wars have started for less. It would be all these cut motherfuckers versus uncut motherfuckers killing each other over dick cheese.
You know what? No, it's not. He's not too far off, because ultimately, like every battle, right? Every fight, ultimately, is about I got a bigger dick than you.
Nah,
you know,
or my
it is.
Got a bigger dick than yours.
No, it is because
here's the lower levels. That's the propaganda. Wars are fought over resources.
No,
resources and greed.
And dick
resources
is
the dick.
The resource nobody wants.
You know,
resource.
Hold on, wait, hold on. You know,
what you doing over there? And cheese.
Hold on, homeboy. I'm trying really hard to be on your side here.
No. You want to know what?
Like
what? Let me tell you. Hold up. Let me tell you. Why did circumcision start? Because one, men are lazy and they nasty as hell. All right. If you can't be responsible enough to clean the dick cheese off your dick, you don't deserve to have foreskin on it.
No, wait.
All right.
Hold on.
With great power comes great responsibility. All right. With great power comes great responsibility. Like men who are circumcised, right, get the nerve endings in their dick, like they end up dying off, so they don't get to feel as good as the guys who have foreskin.
Hold on. Okay.
You can't handle to keep it clean.
Wait.
Hey.
Hold on. I have no
you don't deserve foreskin.
Hold on, wait. Can I pet this dog now?
Yeah.
I promise I'm not gonna eat it. All right. Which is a weird time to make that joke, because we're talking about dicks. But
it's okay. You can say, "Let me tenderize the dog."
Look. There's. I don't think, at least for me, I am not at all in any way, shape, or form against that proposition, homeboy. None at all. What I have contention with is you saying dick cheese is a resource. What the fuck? What's dick cheese? I'm sorry, man, but you have to. There's either drone math going on, or mystics, or some.
I think we just found out where the blue cheese crumbles come from.
Oh man, can you give this lady a like? Can you give this lady a like for doing the Lord's work?
No comments yet. I think everybody agrees.
Yeah, you know what? All this to say, clean your shit, people. Fuck.
Yeah.
And also,
like
as
David,
a secondary point, as a secondary point, you know, as a circumcised man, you know what? I'm glad that.
Not just as a circumcised man. Hold on. You're a man who got circumcised as a man. That's a difference. You have adult experiences on both sides of the fence.
Right.
Continue.
Well, can I rap? Can I?
Yeah.
All right.
Go on to tenderize a dog.
You know, I ain't gonna let you. Just because you're bigger than me, I ain't gonna let you fucking disrespect me like this, dog. No, hold on, wait. As a secondary point, I'm sorry. I don't want to get distracted. A secondary point, you know, if the nerve endings did die, and I am, you know, if I'm not feeling the full thing, I'm cool with it, because if I was, I would be fucking addicted. I would be a sex addict, bro. Real talk.
What age did you get this snipping?
$12. 11.
Oh shit! Ah!
Yeah.
I thought you was an adult.
No, I told you it's a rite of passage in the Philippines, bro. This is the first time you feel fear.
Wait a minute.
Like,
so
a real sense
traditionally,
of fear.
Filipinos get snipped at puberty.
Yes.
Oh my god, that is barbaric.
Well, when I was growing up, that's the norm. I'm not sure what the prevailing opinion is now.
Supposed to do that shit before you, at the time where you won't have any memories of
it. That's what I did with my.
Wipe this afterbirth off me and take this extra skin away from me, please.
Can we stop talking about smegma, please?
I mean, honestly, if that's what we're gonna do, then we might as well just start pulling tonsils and appendixes out too.
I don't think the tonsils are big enough at that age. A little bit more technical.
I mean, but they're easy to take out. Just like, boop, boop.
Look, foreskin, a stitch or two, and a Band-Aid. You want to pop out you got to have surgery. You can't have
Look, man,
surgery.
I've had my appendix taken out. It's laparoscopic. It's easy. You're in and out. It's almost the same day.
I just want to say they use an entire bandage on mine, not a Band-Aid. Several bandages, actually.
So you weren't having this my foreskin won't pull back far enough issue that she mentions in the video. Because when you initially said you got it done, I thought you got it done like, say, in your 20s.
Nah.
You know?
I'm sorry.
You actually had sexual experience with and without the foreskin.
I wasn't sure if you were talking to me or Homeboy.
No,
that's why there was a long pause there.
Yeah.
No, I was in my teens, preteen. Like there are some families, some people who get their infants circumcised, right after birth.
Yeah. I was, that's my mother signed me up for that shit right at the hospital.
No, I'm saying in the Philippines.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure where or why that delineation, happened. I'm sure it's a cultural thing, but like I said,
it was probably a practice before the white people showed up.
Yeah, maybe. I haven't really done research on it because I don't like talking about penis.
This is the one thing we do that's to women's benefit, and they try to take it away from us.
What?
Yeah. What? You're gonna have to math that out for me.
Okay, so dick's cleanliness leads to better health for the female, right? Not having foreskin gives you a cleaner penis. You fucking around. Let's say back in the Bush days, right? We don't got condoms, right? Motherfuckers be fucking around. You're carrying a little piece of that woman underneath the foreskin. Even when you clean your dick, there might be a speck of her still under there that you release it to the next chick. And by the end of the day, you got 3 or 4 chicks biology under the foreskin because you can't clean good enough because ain't no running water and shit, you know? So it's like, hey, just go ahead and cut that off. Now it's easy to clean, and we don't fuck up the playhouse no more. AKA the fun village. So getting it cut is to the woman's benefit. One less thing to worry about.
That's the same logic men use with women who sleep with multiple partners.
They say having a circumcised penis is
No. I'm
confused.
The logic you used about a speck, you carry a speck of a woman's whatever underneath that is the same logic that men use with like every man that nuts inside of you, you become them, and you know now they're changing your DNA and shit.
Well,
you're fucking up the fun house. You're fucking up the fun house, right? You know, like every man wants to raw dog. Every man wants to raw dog, right? And every time a woman gets nutted into, there's always a speck of that man. So whenever you're fucking a woman, guess what? You fucking that man too.
Look, everybody likes the raw dog, okay? Everybody likes the raw dog.
Yes, there are men who use that exact same logic.
Do you know how many women I met and I put like what are those? I'm allergic to latex. You don't know how many times I've heard that. It ain't just us trying to go raw dog, nigga. It's a mutual.
That's not what I'm. That's not the argument I'm saying. I'm making. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not making an argument against raw dogging. I'm not making an argument about women wanting to raw dog. I'm saying that your description about how if you're not circumcised, you're carrying a speck of that woman around with you, fucking up the fun house, right?
Yeah,
but men raw dogging all these women, you're still fucking up the fun house because you're busting nuts up inside of them.
No, you can pull out.
Really?
It was my method for many a year.
Really? Pre-cum? You ever heard of pre-cum? That shit slips out of the tip of your dick while you're in there raw dogging, dog.
That's what the head is for.
Pre-cum, dude. Pre-cum. Yeah. You are still exchanging juices all up in there. There's still
it's in their mouth, not in the playhouse.
There's still specks of man swimming up in there, even if you pull out and nut and give her a fucking abdominal snowman or a pearl necklace, right? There's still speck of man in there. There's still speck of man in there. You think with the friction ain't no like skin cells rubbing off inside of there? Come on, man. How naive.
This segment of the podcast is brought to you by Sperm Wars and Survival Nuts. Jesus fuck.
I just want y'all to know. If a woman ever has sex with a man who's not circumcised, you fucking dick cheese. And you never know.
Luckily, women do really like cheese.
Yeah, y'all motherfuckers need Jesus. Man, oh fuck.
You're right. I'm gonna label this episode Joe Rogan is woke and dick cheese.
Hey, fellow pirates, come and listen what I say. The captain is a tyrant and I no longer obey. I'm sick of taking orders from the madman in command. So let's drop him on an island and leave him in the sand, 'cause it's a mutiny.